Is Ponzi scheme an investment? Now you know the answer. Is Ponzi scheme an investment? Update is not an investment. It is rob Peter to pay Paul. Pastor, what are you saying? True. Money should be invested. Now, when we say invested, what does investment mean? Which word? Say investment is having a future value for money. Like I told you, money has time value. Having a future value for money. Money has time value. So investment is having a future time value for money. In financial management, we call that FV. Future value. The money you have today, we call it PV. Present value. So what is the future value of your present value? Of the money, for instance, you have 1 million naira. What is the future value? There's a formula, but I'm not going to bother you about all those ones. I'm not going to bother you about all those formula, but I'll just make it simple for you. For instance, you have 100,000 today, and you say, in 5 years' time, what would that money be? Now, I will tell you how it will go. First of all, let's calculate 1 year and tricketing it to 1 month. For instance, you put 100,000, they said at 15% per annum. You put that 15% per annum times 100,000. 15% of 100,000 gives you what? 15,000. Three of us? Are you here with me? When I define calculator, 15% of 100,000 is 15,000. Now, divide 15,000 by 12 calendar month. It means that that's your 100,000 every month. At least you're going to get 1,000 something for that your 100,000. I'm just telling you this now. At the end of the day, it compounds to up to 15,000 or even more. Because each month own also will be compounded. But at least you will get 15,000. Because there's a compound value of that money. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's investment. Future value. So your future value of 100,000 at the end of 1 year is more than 115,000. So when you say for 5 years plus compound interest, that thing don't run to so many money. But you don't know. But that is that 100,000 you will keep from year to year in your savings account that is giving you nothing. Are you seeing what you will get in 5 years? Hello? Hello? Now think of it, if you have 1 million. In a year, at least it will give you at least 150,000. Think of 150,000 compounded, only the interest. Only the interest gives you 750,000 in 5 years. But that's that money you go throw inside a bank account. You keep them there thinking, say, if they give you anything, no, they give you any money. You know they give you any money. Are you still here with me? Are you still here with me? So, simple put, investment is sending your money to somewhere that it will get you returns. Sending your money to somewhere that it will get you returns. Investment is making your money to grow over time. 3 definitions I've given you. Simple, very, very simple. Make your money grow over time. Send your money somewhere. Send your money somewhere so that it will give you what? Return. Investment. Investment. Like that car I talk about. That's an investment. That is investing in an asset. Hello? Are you still here with me? So, this question has been asked, but it was here. Is Ponzi scheme an investment? Now you know the answer. Is Ponzi scheme an investment? Update is not an investment. It is rob Peter to pay Paul. Pastor, what are you saying? True. One of my colleagues, they did when they invest in dollar last year. When he did that, he said, hey, Pastor, I said, I know they do all those kind of things again. Leave me alone. And I told him, I said, bro, I know when this thing will crash. Because psychologically, I can read their mind. I said, this thing will crash during Easter. So I beg of you, any money, you are lucky, because that boy named Dami, that boy named na Lucky. That boy named na what? Lucky. If I try him, my hand go burn. Dami go try him. He go come out laughing. So I tell him, say, I know they try him. I said, Dami, he invested sometime in either, that should be like February or so. February, March, okay, January. Invested in January, like 3 months. I said, Dami, put at the back of your mind, this thing will crash by April. He said, how I know? I said, I read their mind. And after it crashed in Easter, other people will buy it over to still swingle some people. I said, Dami, at the end, before the end of March or at the end of March, remove all your money. This guy invested like, that should be like $400. And what was the rate? 30% monthly. So he was killing 30%. January he killed, February he killed, March. I came back to him, I said, Dami, you're go. He said, no, you don't make money inside. I said, Dami, don't worry, you don't make money. If you lose, it don't go be anything to you. He kept $100. A week after I told him, that was Easter, the thing crashed. He said, Pastor, say I know I for listen to you. I said, you don't make money now, so no cry. You are always lucky. I told you, say I don't go do them. Because I tell you, say you go crash. Are you still here with me? So Ponzi is not an investment. Ponzi is not what? An investment. So what should I do to invest? I will stop here because I don't have time again. What should I do to invest? Have you learned something today? What should I do to invest? Number one, I've told you about a financial plan. It's coming back again. You must have a financial plan. Don't just jump into investment because other people are doing it. My daughter was telling me something yesterday. I said, hold on. Told her, hold on. After we go through this series, you'll be bold enough to invest. Leave that one first. Leave that one first. I say, yes. Pastor, I say, yes. Leave them first. After we go through this talk, you know the run. Get the knowledge. Then you will know to invest. I will tell you why. Because my aunt also have been crossed. Get a financial plan. I've told you what a financial plan is. Find out about what you want to invest in. You must have a fair knowledge of what you want to invest in. Have a fair knowledge. Don't just jump at it. Have a fair knowledge. My son there said that when he was answering. Have what? A fair knowledge. Number 3. The question. You must also know the risks involved in what you want to invest in. Know the risks. There are some investments that are of low risk. There are some investments that are of high risk. If the risk you cannot bear, in risk management, we say you reject, you absorb, you manage. If it's the one you cannot manage, reject it. If it's the one you cannot absorb, run away from it. Hello? And that's why I don't want to answer when we're talking about risk, so that I will not give you my answer before time. There are some risks that you can accept. There are some risks that you need to reject outrightly. There are some risks that you can absorb. There are some risks that you can walk upon. Fine. But if you are the one when be say your mind, your enemy no go carry, what should you do? Reject before your finger get burnt. And finally, commit your money. Now, why am I talking about this risk management? My finger has been burnt. I've done 2 things about investment that my finger got burnt. Number 1, I've invested in FX, not just this MBA, not MBA. Forex. Without knowing much about Forex, my finger got burnt. I've invested, I'm telling you that investment can go wrong. That's the tail end. I'm concluding now. I've invested in cryptocurrency. In short, me and this my friend, Dami, some years ago, we said, and I'm regretting why I did not do all the 3. I did 2, but greed made me to lose 1. And I will explain to you. We called ourselves, say the way Nigeria they go, we need to begin to save in dollar. A time we come, dollar will climb. Dollar will climb. And if we save in dollar, we'll be able to sell our dollar and make more money. By that time, we agree. We agree finish, oh, I know start. That may start. That may began to drag me. I said, that may familiar job. I came up with the idea of let's have cryptocurrency. That I foresee a time that crypto will blow. We invested. I invested more in crypto. That time, I bought 1.5 Ethereum. How much was Ethereum that time? 150 for 1 Ethereum. So I bought 1.5 Ethereum that time. They reach up to 230,000. I don't buy them, keep them. But investment got wrong because of greed. Somebody came one day and said, Pastor, there is a mining site of cryptocurrency. I said, wow, is that good? He said, yes. Pastor, let's move this, your crypto, to that mining site. I said, wow. And I push them. Under 1 week, I saw my Ethereum going. Oh, Gabo. I begin to calculate in 10 years what I will get from that mining site. One day, I came to church like this. One day, I came to church like this. As I was in church, before I know, the owners of the site don't move my cryptocurrency. Dami did not agree to mining because what we agreed was to keep the crypto in that account, that cryptocurrency account. Just keep it there for it to be there. One day, the value will increase and we will sell. Dami did not buy up to half of Ethereum. Dami bought 0.02 or so Ethereum. Me, I bought one. What Dami spent for that is Ethereum. It's not up to 30,000 naira. But I bet you, when Dami sold that Ethereum, when Ethereum blew, that guy got over 500,000 naira. Something he bought that is less than. Ethereum at one point went into millions. I'm telling you the truth. If you know cryptocurrency, you understand what I'm trying to say. Now, it don't fall down back small again. Went into millions. And you can imagine me that bought for 230, just calculate, say, Ethereum at that time was 4 million, 1 Ethereum. How much will 1.5 Ethereum be? Ethereum at one point grew more than even that 4 million. Just calculate 4 million for 1 Ethereum. And I have 1.5. Somebody do the mathematics. 6 million. And how much did I buy it? How much did I buy it? Less than 250. Is that one a worthy investment? It was. If Anyuku, Anyura, Ijoma say Okoloturukuru, long throat, no carry me go mining site. So investment can go wrong. The third thing we talked about, I told you I didn't do dollar. When dollar went up, that means sold dollar. And he began to laugh me. She said, "Be aso, oh she be aso, oh she." So rinsing. That's what he was telling me. He said, "Shebi we talk am, you no do am. We talk am, you no do am. You don't see am now." And the last one we did is investing in money market and capital markets. That one I did. And I'm reaping. And that's why I'm taking pains to study these things I'm teaching you. I'm reaping. I'm reaping. There are so many things that you can invest in. I will not tell you everything today. I just scratched the surface. This one that we are doing is just scratching up what? The surface. We will come back. I will tell you so many mindsets. I will tell you so many things that we need to, so many disciplines that we need to discipline ourselves. Because time waits for no man. Time waits for no man again. Anytime you start, you start. It is better to start late than never to start at all. Are you still here with me? Is somebody blessed this morning? So, go back to Proverbs 21 verse 20 again as I wrap up. Proverbs 21:20. Sorry. It's up. Proverbs 21:20. Oh, thank you, Holy Spirit. Precious treasures. He said there is treasure to be desired, and oil in the dwelling of the wise. Oil. Something that will make you to reach oil in the house of the wise. But the foolish man spend it all. Are you spending it all? Some people have a formula that what you earn. There is a 60-40 formula. There is a 50-30-20 formula. Now let me explain. Said 60 should be for your expenditure. 40 should be for your investment. There is a 50-30-20. 50% of what you earn should be for your expenditure. 30% should be for your investment. And 20% should be for your saving. That's for unforeseen circumstance. Stand to your feet. Stand to your feet. Will you eat it all? Will you eat it all? Will you eat it all? Nobody is too small to learn the act of investment.